The mad priest of Vrededorp. How did this come about? How did I transform myself from this debauched, self-destructive gigolo to what I have become today? Follow the story.
On the 16th of February 2019, I was rushed to hospital for an emergency operation to my brain. I underwent a craniotomy to resolve a chronic subdural hematoma at Helen Joseph Hospital between 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. I remember hearing the thunder and lightning, and I remember thinking, it was a good day to die. After the operation, I had to be resuscitated because I had stopped breathing and I was probably going into a coma with the possibility of certain death. During these crucial seconds, while the nurse in the operating theatre was trying to force me to breathe, I saw a large river before me with 3 cone-shaped fiends sitting on the other side of the river. They were demonic in appearance and were trying to convince me to join them on the other side.
Join us.
But a strange, luminous figure warned me and told me to listen to the nurse trying to save my life. So I began to breathe and I shot back into my body and back to life again. My life before this accident was a series of stupid, shallow flings with skanks I met online in Joburg. And I was perpetually drunk in my attempts to dull the edges of my wretched reality I had created for myself. After this intervention, I began to hear voices in my head, giving me advice about my life and encouraging me to change my life altogether and choose life instead of a continuous bout of self-destruction. With these voices, one voice in particular, a still small voice, asked me to tell people about this experience and the consequences of a life of debauchery and shallow cravings of the flesh. It was then that the mad priest of Vrededorp was born.